Hey everyone, welcome to Sam's Sports Corner episode 9. As promised, we're going to talk about some college this week and end with the idiot of the week. I want to start by apologizing. I called an upset a few weeks ago of South Carolina beating Clemson, and I was wrong. I'm a big enough man to admit that I was wrong. South Carolina got shellacked. They got taken from behind without lube, no reach around, no nothing. It was bad. But I'd like to give you some perspective on this. Lee Corso, who gets paid millions of dollars to do this every year, well, I do this for free. In his headgear picks, his feature pick every week on College Game Day, in the 2015 season, he went 3-10. So honestly, me getting one pick wrong doesn't seem so bad anymore, does it? On the college train that we're on, let's talk about the Final Four. We got Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and Washington. I think that's how it's going to stay. I honestly think that's what we're going to see for the college football playoff at the end of this year. But there is a chance that another Big Ten team could get in. I don't think Clemson's going to lose. I honestly think they're going to beat the snot out of Virginia Tech. But if Washington loses in the Pac-12 championship, which I don't think is going to happen, but if, we like if games, then it gives a chance for the Big Ten to put in another team. Now, if Penn State beats Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship, I think Michigan is going to get that final spot. People say, well, what about Penn State? Well, Michigan kicked the shit out of them in the regular season game. It was like 49-10 or something ridiculous. And so I think they'll go with that head-to-head matchup and give that fourth spot to Michigan. But if Wisconsin wins, I think they play close enough with Michigan that they'll get the fourth spot. We'll see what happens. It's going to be an exciting weekend of college football no matter what. One of the last actual weekends of college football, so get ready for that heartbreak there. Also in college, I got to talk about my Ole Miss Rebels one more time and on their dumpster fire of a season. I still love my Rebels. But right before the Egg Bowl, Dave Womack announces at the end of the season he's going to retire. I say screw that. I say we should have fired him again. Anyways, like, okay, that's cool, you retired, but really you're fired because you were that garbage. And I think him retiring was kind of a weak way out right before the Egg Bowl, like maybe after the Egg Bowl. But like, what are your defensive players playing for at that point? It doesn't give them any motivation. We lost really bad. Just a terrible season that I hope we can soon forget. And lastly, we're going to move to the NFL for my Idiot of the Week. Jeff Fisher, who we talked about on Tuesday for being a terrible coach, when talking about his upcoming match with the Patriots, he said that Danny Woodhead was a weapon on the Patriots that he really fears. Head scratcher, because Danny Woodhead hasn't played for the frickin' Patriots since 2012. He plays for the Chargers. In fact, he's on the IR on the Chargers. He's not even playing this season. He got injured like week 3. And this just highlights how out of touch a coach Jeff Fisher is. Do I think he really still believes that Danny Woodhead plays for the Patriots? No, I think it was a brain fart. But when you're playing a team and you're the head coach, you need to be cued in on exactly who the biggest threats are so you can try and work around them and stop them. And he just is so out of touch with everything in the league right now that he's brain farting on who the person he has to watch out for this week is. And honestly, he just needs to retire. He should have retired 3 years ago. He should have retired when they were leaving St. Louis for LA, and he's just garbage, and he needs to be gone. He is the number one coach that I would fire this year. But then again, I'm not a GM, so take that with a grain of salt. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Have a good weekend.